Let's hear it, fans, for your Cleveland Browns offensive starters for today's game. Introducing the starting wide receiver. And at running back from Arkansas, number 40, Peyton Hillis.
This promises to be an epic playoff clash between the Chargers and the Browns. The Browns
playing on their home field, and they want to be able to keep this advantage going. As we get ready for this one, Chris, what is the key in this matchup?
Well, and I think you hit on it, Gus, the home field advantage, because these two teams obviously match up very well against each other. So as the home team, you're hoping that you can sort of incite your own fans and get that energy in the building, because in a game this close, that well could be the difference.
All right, Chris, and with that in mind, time to get this one going. We are ready for the NFL on EA Sports right now. Dawson gets set to kick it away. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the pride of North Carolina State University, Phillip Rivers, the fourth player chosen in the 2004 NFL Draft. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. First down and 10. Someone jumped early down there.
False start. Offense. First down.
Number 66 is guilty of moving early. The penalty pushes them back to a 1st and 15 situation. Sproles gets it on the inside. This is a high-powered offense that likes to get the ball down the field and can score points awfully fast. They have a premier target in Antonio Gates from Kent State, who revolutionized the tight end position.
No question, Antonio Gates has been a superstar in the game. Physically, he's one of the most dominant tight ends in the NFL. Lately, he's had a few physical issues that slowed him down a bit, but when he's right, he is almost impossible to stop.
And Chris, he is definitely primed to be a performer to watch in this one.
All right, let's introduce the starters on the defensive side of the ball, a group that has a lot of athleticism. And in the secondary, you have a player like Sheldon Brown out of South Carolina who can still disrupt your offensive game plan.
Now, Sheldon Brown is one of those guys that just makes plays. He's not really flashy, but he's so valuable to this defense. They've got a lot of youth, and Brown serves as a huge stabilizing presence out there.
Sproles on the run. He fights forward to about the 20. Ryan Taylor was there to bring him down. It's 4th down. The Chargers lining up to punt. Cribbs will take off at the 38. And coming to the field, the quarterback hopes to lead this offense to victory in this game. The offense will start at the 41-yard line. And we'll have a first down and 10. Hillis runs a counter.
And let's spotlight the offensive key players. Running back Peyton Hillis out of Arkansas has become a sensation.
grinding out those tough yards between the tackles.
And it doesn't always have to be pretty to be effective, and Peyton Hillis is one of the hardest working running backs in the league. You know, not only is he so tough to bring down, but he has acceleration into the hole, and that is really underrated.
And Chrissy is definitely primed to be a performer to watch in this one. He found a little daylight and was able to break free for the first. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Ball on the 47-yard line. Again with the run. A 7-yard play.
7-yard gain on the play.
That'll bring up second down, a couple of yards needed to convert. It's the tailback. There he goes! Touchdown, Cleveland.
Impressive play that time. Not only did he understand what the defense was trying to do to him, but his vision enabled him to find the hole and make a big play.
The PAT is up and good. Cleveland up 7 points. Cleveland gets ready to kick it away. Number 23 stands back to field the kick. He'll down it in the end zone. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They'll get the ball here at the 20. First down, 10 to go. And he'll lose yardage on the play.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
They've got a 2nd and 12 here. Ball on the 18. Fakes the handoff and scans the field. He's wrestled down around the 36-yard line by Roth. It's 1st and 10. He's looking towards the left side. And the tackle was made by DeQuell Jackson. Pass completed for a gain of 8. And 2 yards away here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. Moves up in the pocket.
He goes down again amidst a heavy pass rush.
That's something he's got to improve if he wants to reach the next level. It's almost like he takes himself out of the play the moment he hears footsteps. You just can't keep putting your team in a hole by taking sacks. Just throw it away.
And not to mention, he takes an inordinate amount of hits.
You know, that's a good point, Gus. The NFL is really geared to protect the quarterback, but when he has the ball, he's going to take some shots.
And looks left. Throws. Sheldon Brown was there for the stop.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
First down and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Looks like someone on the offense tried to get an early start. Green is guilty of moving early. So they'll face a 1st and 15 after the penalty. Here's the give. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman. So, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
Still looking for an open man. Another catch on this drive. The stop was made by Joe Hayden. Floyd makes his 80th catch of the season. It's a 3rd and 5 situation.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score, 7-0. Browns. We welcome you back to Cleveland. And 3rd down, 5 for the first. Ball on their 34. Throws to his left. Interception.
Well, Tom, I think he got baited into that throw, and he thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick, just a real heads-up play.
Gives it left side. And the tackle was made by Eric Weddle. He's getting it done out there. And, I talked to the offensive coordinator before the game on the field, and he told me he was going to be an important part of this offensive game plan. And we'll have a 1st down and 10. Goes through his progression. The stop was made by Eric Weddle.
The Browns are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their 3rd first down.
Now we have a 1st down and 10 to go. Ball is on the 47. Flips it out short to his left. Watson picks up about 5 yards with the catch. And just about 4 yards away here on 2nd down. Hillis again. And the tackle was made by Brandon Seiler. 3rd down now. They'll need about 3 yards to convert for a new set of downs. Here's the halfback. Not sure if he reached it. They'll measure. The signal is a 1st down. First down, 10 to go. He's searching for a receiver. Pulls it in, 1st down, and he's knocked out of bounds.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
They line up at the 19. Hillis gets the ball. The stop was made by Eric Weddle. Pick up of 4. Brings up second down and 6 yards to go. Ball is on the 15. He doesn't get back to the line.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
They have the ball at the 16. He's looking down the middle. Throws. Brandon Seiler was there to bring him down. Cleveland is trying to make this a 2-score game. They hand it off. Breaks a tackle, and he will score. Touchdown. So with that, they took advantage of the interception and added points to the board. Point after is good. Phil Dawson is ready to kick this one off. Davis is deep, looking to return the kickoff. He makes it out to the 20. Mike Adams was there for the stop. The offense will take over at the 20-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Looking, fires it to the left. And the tackle was made by T.J. Ward.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do when the defense is blitzing. Get rid of it in a hurry. If you've got a shot at a completion, nice read that time.
And with that, we have reached the 2-minute warning. We will be back after this break from your local stations. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and less than a yard. And there's 2 minutes remaining in the half. Running out of time. That's a tough one because it will put him in a 3rd and long situation. Passes out to his right. Brings in another one. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Searching for an open man. Number 71 continues his remarkable season. He's now up to 20 sacks. He rolls out to his right.
Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. Gates was the intended receiver.
On the play. Third down.
The offense faces another third down situation here as they line up. Sproles on the handoff.
The Chargers have had very little success running the ball so far, but that time they were able to state a little push and get some decent yardage.
So, it's fourth down. The Chargers are lining up to punt it away. Gets the ball at the 14-yard line. The stop was made by Gilchrist.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
They'll go to work at the 21-yard line. First down and 10. Good coverage downfield. And he's tackled right around the 36-yard line by Cooper.
Get ready.
Surveys the field. And they get to him. The Browns will take their second time out of the half. So the sack on first down brings up second and long.
Come on, y'all. Watch those quick outs.
Looking for a man. Throws it up top, down the left side. He's tackled around the 43-yard line by Kaysen. And he spiked it. It's now second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. Still looking for an open man. Watson was his intended target. That brings up third and 10. Goes through his progression. Britton Jammer was there to bring him down. The Browns will take their final timeout. So they decide to bring the kicker out to try and get 3 points before the half ends. The kick is good. Makes the long one with room to spare.
It really was, wasn't it? There's no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now. Just a lot of love.
And we'll see how this one turns out as we're set to get the second half underway. And he'll return it from way back at the 3. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. Larry English was there for the stop.
It looked like he got a handful of jersey on that one.
Yeah, I thought so too. And even though you hold with your hands, so often holding penalties come from not moving your feet. And you could see here his feet simply never were in position to make the play.
He makes it out to maybe the 13-yard line. Eric Weddle was there to bring him down.
On the play.
It's 2nd down and 8 to go. The Rock is on their own 13.
Get ready.
Has a man to his right. He's brought down at about the 23-yard line by Cooper. And we'll have a 1st down and 10. Ball on their own 23. He's searching for a receiver. Hold on, there is a flag down. He's dropped down at about the 39-yard line by number 90. Steinbach gets called for the hold. So the penalty pushes them back for a 1st and long. Fires a strike to the right. Colt McCoy has now thrown for 3,000 yards this season. 2nd and 6 yards to go. Ball on their own 28.
Let's go. Baby, quick. 188.
Looking for a big gain down the middle. And the pass is incomplete. We've got a 3rd and 6. Ball on their own 28.
Keep your head, baby. Keep your head. Let's go.
Hillis gets another carry.
Nothing fires up a defense more than a play like that. A 3rd down stop against the run, man-on-man football. The defense got it done.
Davis fields it at the 22. Gets to the 31-yard line. Sheldon Brown was there for the stop. They'll start this drive at the 31. Now we have a 1st down and 10 to go. Dumps it out right. And the tackle was made by T.J. Ward.
Well, they got away with that one. Really not a very good play throwing back across your body like that, but every once in a while you'll sneak that in.
That'll bring up 2nd down, a couple of yards needed to convert.
Hey, Cougar. I need.
Steps and throws to the left side. He's wrestled down around the 37-yard line by Roth. And so far in this one, as you can see, this player has been the impact performer of the game so far. 1st down, 10 to go. Rivers, pitch out.
The Chargers have to be frustrated with their lack of running success in this game. I mean, how many times can you get beat like that and still keep trying to hand the football off?
They have it at the 40. Looks left. Here's a short pass. Has it on the sideline, but was he inbounds? The officials will huddle. Yes, he did make the catch.
Darren Sproles showing some great concentration there, and it's not an easy thing to do. You have to get both feet down, control the ball. You can't bobble it. He got everything right.
Short pass to his left. And he's tackled around the 21-yard line by Elam.
Coaches get upset enough when you make a physical mistake on the field. But when you make that kind of a mental mistake on third down, coaches go nuts.
So they'll go from the 11. Passes it short. The stop was made by T.J. Ward. Gates catches it for a gain of 5. They set up shop on the 6. Short throw to the left. Throws it into coverage, easily intercepted. Scoops it, and he's still on his feet. The Browns have taken it away twice on interceptions in this ballgame. They'll start at the 6. It's 1st and 10. Hands it to the back. He's tackled right around the 8-yard line by Cooper. They're looking at a 2nd and 7. Look out, heavy pressure on him. He's brought down right around the 20-yard line by Kaysen. 1st down and 10. Ball is on the 20. He's going to his right. Throws. Kevin Burnett was there to bring him down. So, at the end of 3, our score, 17-0. We welcome you back to Cleveland. The Browns have the ball and a big lead as we get set for the final quarter of play. And we'll have a 1st down and 10. Ball on their own 31. Hillis gets it on the counter. He's dropped down at about the 37-yard line by Castillo. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on their own 37.
Let's go. Fred, 38. Fred, 38. Get him blocked now. Get him blocked. 44.
Dumps it short. Kevin Burnett was there for the stop. Colt McCoy is patiently getting the ball down the field. They were backed up deep to start the drive. Now we have a 1st down and 10 to go. And the tackle was made by Kevin Burnett.
Those big guys up front, they just keep pushing the defense back. At some point, now you're going to have to do something to try and stop those running lanes, but then look out. The passing is going to be wide open.
So 2nd down, the offense needs about 4 for the 1st.
McCoy gives it up the middle. The stop was made by Kevin Burnett.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's third down now and just about the length of the football away from the first down marker.
Well, let's go. Break 38. Let's go. We're up. Break 38. Move up, baby. Move up. Close left. Over right. Over right. Alert the stretch, baby. Alert the stretch. Close left. Over right.
Hillis on the run. He's wrestled down right around the 46-yard line by number 28. And it looks like there's an injury down there on the field. They line up at the 46.
Get ready.
Has a man short to his left.
Holding.
Flag on the play.
Offense.
And I have a feeling this one is coming back.
First down.
A bit of poor judgment on that play. You have to be aware of the situation, and that's a big first down.
First and long now after the penalty. Searching for an open man. Complete. He hasn't missed yet on this drive.
Gain of 12 on the play.
Good coverage downfield. Has a man out to his right. And the tackle was made by Kevin Burnett.
Let's go. Free. Ball, let's go. Free. Break 38. Watch the thing. Break 38. No. Go.
McCoy will hand it off. He makes a move and he's brought down.
Well, let's face it, defensive players get paid for sacks. They were really coming after the quarterback that time, and the delay caught him napping.
Watch that 88. Wide 88. Alert markers. Quit talking about it, baby. Just bring. Come on, baby. Bring it. It's King. Round. Get up, baby. Get up.
Gives it to the back. And he's tackled at about the 15-yard line by number 28.
5-yard gain on the play.
Yes, sir.
Give to the tailback. They get him down, but it's going to be a first and goal for the Browns.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
Let's go. 95. 95. Hey, watch the wagon. Come on, guys. Let's go.
The give to the tailback. The stop was made by Chris Jenkins.
Number 31 with the carry on the play. Gain of 1.
Wide out. Make a stand, D. Why you off? Get ready. Red 38. Roger. Red 38. Now watch the run. Right. Move left. Base box zero. Let's go, baby. China. All eyes on the ball, baby. All eyes on the ball. Screen here. James, 22 press. 22 press. Must be harder than they are. Let's go now. Let's go.
Touchdown, Browns. And that definitely puts them in the driver's seat for the win.
Well, we finally reached that point in the game when you can start thinking about your dinner plans afterwards, because this thing is all wrapped up now.
And he adds the point after. Phil Dawson is ready to kick this one off. Number 23 is back to receive the kick. And takes off from his own goal line. He makes it to the 23-yard line. Sheldon Brown was there to bring him down. And throws a deep bomb over the middle. Picked, and the defense seals it. And it's a fumble. Picks it up. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 33. The Chargers defense has 3 picks in the game. There was a lot going on in that play. The booth wants to double-check that the ball popped out before he was down.
And this is really what instant replay was supposed to do, to help the officials have an extra set of eyes out there for these tough calls on the tough angles, and I'm sure they'll get this one right.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned.
And they will keep possession with the reverse call.
Again, we have one of those kinds of calls where you have to watch 2 parts of the body. When was the knee down? When did the ball come out? Difficult to officiate, but they got it right.
Surveys the field. He's tackled around the 6-yard line by Gilchrist. He's looking down the middle. Throws. Well, at least one of these teams knows how to find the end zones.
The offense is playing well. The defense is playing well. Still pitching a shutout. It just seems to all be coming together right now.
good. Phil Dawson gets ready to kick it away. Davis stands back to field the kick. He'll take it from the 2. Stuckey was there for the stop. There's the deep throw. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. That'll do it from the field. We have top plays and stats coming up next, so stay right with us. And let's take a look at the Gatorade Performer of the Game.
This telecast is copyrighted by the NFL for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or of any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the NFL's consent is prohibited.